Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Jerry Chen. Today I would like to briefly talk about my internship experience at the Royal Bank of Canada within the GRM Group COO office. So I worked there as operational risk and regulatory compliance management intern. During my internship at Royal Bank of Canada within the GRM Group, I mainly supported a really important annual project called RCSA, which is known as the Risk and Control Self-Assessment. So in simple terms, RCSA is a process where a bank review its internal operational risk records and the corresponding controls based on the internal policies in order to make sure that the operational risk records are still relevant, plausible, and properly supported. So the key challenge of this project is that it requires both careful judgment and very strong coordination skills. On the one hand, our team need to assess whether the operational risk records are still relevant to the business mandate, whether the risk records are still plausible, and whether they are following the rating metrics of our internal policies of RBC. On the other hand, the process involves not only the risk owners, obviously, but also the review and oversight teams, which is the third line of defense of the Royal Bank of Canada. So my biggest part of my daily job is to make sure that the feedback of different teams was clearly communicated, expectations were aligned, so that the whole project can move smoothly forward. So my role can be summarized into 4 parts. First, I support the risk identification process by reviewing the risk statements to see if they are still relevant to the business mandate. This is mainly due to the fact that there is a lot of restructuring recently within the GRM group. Secondly, I support the risk and control validation process to see if the rating is still corresponding to the new rating metric within the GRM. Third, I help the risk profile reporting process. Last but not least, I worked as a bridge across different stakeholders in order to make sure that at each stage of the project, everyone can stay on the same page. So through this process, our team can help the risk owners to generate a more reliable and consistent risk register so that the risk profile can help the senior management team have a better understanding of the operational risk exposure of the whole GRM group so that they can make better decisions and understanding the improvement in the future. Thank you.